Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tim Allen for the Flint Creek Courier. We're coming to you live from Front Street, and we're going to try and get ourselves tuned in here a little bit. It is a great turnout for today's parade. Lots of folks. Hopefully, I took some footage earlier, and we're going to try and cut it in and be able to show you what this looks like. But it's really, well, heck, I got time. Let's just do this. So there's the east end of Front Street, and then as we look back toward the west, you can see cars and folks just lined up all the way up and down Front Street, and everybody getting ready to have a good time. We're going to try and catch right across the street here. You can see the speakers set up. That'll be Casey Weaver from Weaver Auctions. We'll be bringing you the play-by-play, or be doing his best Bob Eubanks impersonation here to tell you who's floating by. A little bit breezy, but boy, I'll tell you, this is going to be a beautiful day. If you're going to the rodeo, and you may have already been by the time you see this, but this is going to be one of those tricky days because it's supposed to get up around 78. The broken clouds here may clear up a little bit, but it's supposed to hit 78 with some winds with gusts up to 25, and that could give you a deceptive coolness. So if you're sitting in the sun, you want to be really, really careful with that. And right here in our foreground is Bob Tripp. They're gonna. He has the team of horses, and I believe Nate Bignell's gonna be bringing that to us this year. You can see down the road the lights are flashing. The fire department and ambulance services and the sheriff have got all that going. And you can see even here, just even forget the cars, just a lot of folks right in through here by Shields Canyon Bar. We thank them we're parked out in front of their place. And Shields Canyon Bar and Swede's Corner Bar combined last night for a street dance. My understanding was the Thirsty Buzzards, consisting of Colt Parsons, Grady Radke, and Caleb Park, got their set in, and then the second group got, I guess, one song maybe out, and then got washed out by that rain that came through. Great rain to have this time of year. Boy, you can see everything out here is just green and lush and absolutely beautiful. And but boy, it makes it a little tough to get things going on some days when you got a lot of rain coming. But it's great for the ranchers, great for the farmers. And looking like it's going to be a good day. So we just remind you, our website sponsors that help us bring this kind of stuff to you: Granite County Insurance, everything for your home and business, ranch and farm. They can take care of all your insurance needs. Granite County Medical Center, serving Granite County since 1953. Think about that. Next year will be 70 years that they've been providing those services to Granite County. Friday Night Pizza, Old World Style, New World Taste. Moon River Ranch. And they have vegetable pickups and drop-offs here in Drummond and Phillipsburg. Check our webpage, check their webpage, their Facebook page for those times. And it looks like the sheriff is pulling out into the road there. And also, We Are the Bold concert being put on by Montana Grit here at the end of July. Check our website, check their website. We've got stories. We interviewed Brian Davis, who's the lead act, who's the main act, and then we are going to be interviewing the opening act, Levi Bloom, here this week, and we'll have that up for you probably by the end of the week. So it looks like the parade is coming. We got one lone straggler. This is not the parade right here. That is not the parade, folks. But make sure to get tickets for that concert. That is going to be a great concert. now I can't remember the name of the dogs, the veterans dogs, and I really apologize. I can't think of it. I want to say Blue Moon, but that's not right. Brock's Shepherds are going to be bringing. They're going to be putting together a presentation. I think they help local families and veterans with those kinds of things, with service dogs. And then veterans who buy tickets not only get a much reduced price. And again, I'm not giving you the prices because I don't have them right off the top of my head, but they get a reduced price. Plus, they get to come in and do a meet and greet with Davis and Bloom and the organizers of the concert. So please look that up on our website, Montana Grit. I think it might be mtgritoutdoors.com. I'm not sure, but look at our website. Look for the interview with Brian Davis. And we'll also be interviewing Brianna Lindvall and her husband about the concert as well.
Test 1, 2. Well, it looks like they're starting to get lined up and come down the parade here, come down the street for the 2022 Drummond Kiwanis Rodeo.
So I'm going to sign off and let
everybody, we're glad
Casey
to see everybody
Weaver
out and about.
take over.
Rodeo, I think, is at 2 o'clock, and be careful when you go across the tracks. They've got trains coming through here all the time, and they don't like to slow down.
Behind the white line.
While Casey's being quiet for a second, and that's not very often, as fast as that guy can talk. Real nice to see this kind of turnout and all the kids with bags. They're hoping to see some candy today, so some sense of normalcy coming back after this pandemic.
Coming first is the little kiddie parade. It used to be on Saturday night, but they never got many entries the last few years, so now they just put it in front of the rodeo parade, and so it's the kiddie parade. I think there's 4 different individuals or little groups coming down.
Like Jordy, that's the only reason got to stay around the boat. Or he was starting on special. But every time he got started. You should see him now. He's so fucking cool. He doesn't do nothing but run. Sitting good, great. He's not packing all that weight. Oh yeah, but I mean, he's just really never his shoulders and neck. Shit, he just you want him right. He looks about like this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, spraying a little water. It looks like yesterday we got a lot of water here last night. A little squirt gun action going on. Oh, and look at that. Is that the sheriff? That's the sheriff of Granite County throwing out candy. Can you hardly believe that? Glad to have you, Scott. Always a good time, Scott's around. Takes care of Granite County pretty well. And then here comes the Clevelands out here at Hall. Oh, looks like they're handing out some popsicles. No, that ain't popsicles. What are them little things? Something to keep you cool. And if you don't get cool enough, you can probably jump in the kiddie pool behind. Be careful. Oh, look at that. It's going to spray you. The Clevelands from out here at Hall. The Mason clan. She's just having fun squirting water. Run out there, so we'll give you one. There you go. She'll hand you one. She'll hand you one. There you go. Perfect. There's the Cleveland. Do you go floating in that little Got a lot of water? Now here comes the Dairudes right behind them. Looks like they're kind of in the same boat as the runs in front of them here. Looking for a good time in the water. Cute kids. Pardon me? You bet life is a lot better by the pool. Stay cool. And then here it comes Ty Graybill right here. Number 3, Ty Graybill. You got water in the back too? Holy moly, all you guys are thinking pool. Look at that. In the back and she's on a floaty. Oh, be dang.
You're going to get hit.
If you had a GMC or a Chevy, it'd probably stand up a little better, you know. Okay, it wouldn't weight it down there as bad. Oh! And then here comes the Library Story Hour. Library Story Hour up here. And then next here comes the American Legion. They're on the grounds over here that they let the Kiwanis provide. And they're carrying the greatest flag in the world. The greatest flag in the whole world right there. Old Glory. We're glad to have you guys here. Thank you. Support the veterans for they have to give us the freedom that we have here today. Gonna play the bugle, folks. Just hold up a second. Thank you, folks. We're glad to have you here. Thanks to all that have served for us. American Legion Post 125 here in Drummond. Glad to have them. And then next is our Grand Marshal, Peachy Mcgowan. Peachy's always been around on everything here in the community. She's been involved in lots of things. She's always out willing to help. She does a lot with the 4-H kids, the FFA over there at Deer Lodge. Peachy Mcgowan, the Grand Marshal of the 2022 parade. And now here comes the Bitterroot Mount X. They come every year from the Bitterroot up here to Drummond to show us what they do down there. We're glad to have them here. These ladies practice numerous hours. You go over there before the rodeo and you watch. It's like poetry in motion. They do a wonderful job with what they do. They've won numerous awards around everything. Thank you, ladies, for coming again to the 2022 Drummond Parade. The Bitterroot Mount S. Some of them horses look like me, kind of a little scared being out here. A little nervous. Everything's blowing at you. And now we have the Drummond Senior Citizen Center here. Always a good deal up here. They provide meals around the community here for the Drummond seniors and anybody who ever wants to go and get one. The Drummond Senior Center up here. We're always glad to have them. There you go, Zoe.
Go get it, go get it. Oh, Joy, look at that. Whoa. Here you go, buddy. Now, Joe. Here you go,
And then another big supporter of the Drummond Rodeo. They're always here each and every year. D Motors out of Anaconda and Butte. D Motors with them fancy, nice Dodge Ram trucks. They come each and every year here to Drummond. They're big supporters of the community here. We're glad to have them. D Motors. Motors again, once again, thank you folks for coming. We appreciate you here each and every year that you guys show up. We're glad to have you. And then after D Motors, here comes Drummond's newest, hottest band, the Thirsty Buzzards. If you go and watch these guys or listen to these young kids play, they are truly amazing. They are going to go somewhere and do something. The Thirsty Buzzards from right here in Drummond. Very proud of them. They played here last night. We had a good gathering here last night that they played. They've been playing each and every, that'd be several places around the community, I believe, too, and out of the community. The Thirsty Buzzards, the Drummond's newest hottest band.
It's just about 6 when I get back on South Beat Louis. It's Friday night and I'm on work on Saturday morning.
Right here.
Got Chattahoochee on radio.
Republicans. So for all you people that voted for Uncle John, don't worry, he'll take care of us. But maybe next time we ought to be thinking about voting for Donald. Anyway, the Republican Party. Thank you. Granite County Republican Party. And now here comes the Best in the West 4-H Club. The Best in the West 4-H Club, they're always here each and every year. There's a lot of kids in this club. They do a lot of hard work. They prepare their animals for the 4-H fair over here in Tri-County. There's just a lot of things that they do. The Best in the West 4-H Club. Thank you guys. You're doing good.
As I'm doing, I'm Mrs. Peachy. I'm gonna run and get behind.
Oh, poor Casey.
There we go. Tell the kids to stay off the court and I step in it. All right, and now here comes, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Here comes Scott Adler for Granite County Commissioner. He's done a wonderful job for us and he continues to do a wonderful job. The Granite County Commissioner, re-elect the Republican Scott Adler. Don't you think he'd have some candy? I mean, everybody, oh, hey, looky there. And a Snickers on top of that. Sir, it does the appetite. Here comes Alicia Hicks, the real estate there. Alicia Hicks, real estate, right here. All dressed up there. Got a nice float. Alicia Hicks.
Go.
And now here comes the Helmville Labor Day Rodeo weekend right here. Throwing out some candy and some adult beverages there. No, thank you. Thank you, though. Alicia Hicks handing out beer in the Helmville Rodeo Club right here, Labor Day weekend. A fun-filled weekend for the whole community. And then next we have Wortman Fence. Wortman Fence right here. They provide a lot of fencing needs. For all your fencing needs, call Bill or Shannon Wortman here with Wortman Fence. They always do a wonderful job. And then next up is the Pride of Drummond right here. the next future generation of Witch Weaver auctions, Mr. Jaden Clyde Weaver, throwing the candy, being pulled by his mother Amanda there. Zip, you're doing a great job. Oh, and you got the dogs there right with you. Look at that, Brazen Livestock Equipment and Weaver Auctions. And then next is Gail Leeper running for Granite County Commissioner. Gail Leeper.
Oh, here we go.
And number 16 is the Horse Soldier Parade. Bourbon, the Horse Soldier Bourbon right there. Matt Clark right there with his daughter, Cambry in there. You bet, glad to have you. And now here comes the Drummond Kiwanis right here. They just got the city park going over here. If anybody would like to donate to help buy one of these picnic tables put over there or what have you. And they are the proud sponsors of the rodeo over here. The Drummond Kiwanis Club. Drummond, America. And now here comes Kelsey Graney right here. Marie, you're looking good. What are you supposed to be doing? Kesley, sorry, I did read it wrong. I never was very good in English. Sorry, Kesley Graney right here. And then here comes Carter Graney and Grandpa Paul's little chariot buggy being pulled by Dad, Kyle. You're just like a truck driver. You go and you stop, you're jerking them around. What the heck? All right, then here comes New Chicago Trucking out here, the Parks family. New Chicago Trucking. Glad to have them in our industry. How you doing, CEO? Good to see you. And then the Drummond School and Community. No, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Sarah Novak for House District number 77. Sarah Novak, House District number 77. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And now here's the A2B Ranch. The A2B Ranch. Look at that, a whole bag of candy. Wow. And now here comes the Drummond Fire Department being pulled by Parker Bignell's team, which used to be Gene Tripp's team there. Parker bought it from him and took him over. That team has pulled that wagon for years. Glad to have them still around the community. And now here comes the Drummond Fire Department. The Valley Fire Department right here. We're always glad to have them. Hopefully we don't need them in the future. The Valley Fire Department. You bet. Let's get dirty. Keep digging. Keep digging there. And the summer lunch program is next. The summer lunch program is next. Glad to have them out around here to feed the children that are in less in need. And now here comes the Cliff and Courier Beck's family truck right here. They've been in the parade each and every year. I think the Fickler family is in charge of it now, but the Cliff and Courier Beck's family truck right here, we're glad to have them here. Thank you. And last but not least, Farmer Boy Eggs out here. Locally grown eggs out here. They do a wonderful job. They got a nice set of hens and they raise lots of eggs. Lots of eggs. And John Fitzpatrick for the Montana Legislature. Thank you for coming, folks. We're glad to have you here. The Fitzpatrick family right here, Montana Legislature. Thank you, folks. And next we have a cowboy here in a nice Dodge truck pulling a nice elite trailer. One of the best trailers made. You guys are unsociable, you don't wave. There you go. All right, thank you, folks, for attending the 2022 Drummond Parade. Like I say, the rodeo starts at 2 o'clock. Please be careful on going across the railroad tracks, for the trains do not stop.
Don't hit.
All but coming down the street here, kind of last but least, and always taking his time, is Drummond's one and only clown, Jim Oley.
That's good.
The guy's got a heart of gold. He's always looking to make somebody happy. He just always out there for you. If you need a smile, Jim is there to give you a smile. That's all he wants back. You'll see him sitting alongside of the street. You might see him sitting alongside the interstate up here playing his guitars, just for something to do, just to see if he can get a joy out of the people. The Drummond clown, Jim Oley.
And that's going to do it for the Drummond Rodeo Parade. We will leave you with Jim Oley there handing out some candy to kids. And again, 2 o'clock the rodeo, and we hope to see you out there. For the Flint Creek Courier, this has been the broadcast of the 2022 Drummond Rodeo Parade. I'm Tim Allen. Have a great afternoon.